iṣẹ́ ló sọ ọmọ nù bí òkan. Iṣẹ́ ló sọ ọmọ nù bí òkan. Shebi na you wan blow. Abi no be one blow.
Shebi I want it though.
Oh yeah. All right, good afternoon. How you dey be for your side? Happy weekend to all our viewers on Wisdom Via Television. I know say today as weather be now, na weather for two, abi?
The weather cold.
How you go be now after the show? Jennifer is blushing. All right, if you're just joining the live, it's actually Let's Talk, and you know what we do here? We talk, and that's what we do. And we don't just talk for fun. We talk for educating, informating, and actually, telling you guys some things that you don't know. Maybe you know it before, but you don't. Kobiara, you understand what I'm trying to say? Like
say that in English.
Say what Kobiara, like they don't.
You've not done the EB of your.
This girl, I don't know, maybe it's anytime going falls like this, it always affects Jennifer. I don't know. Well, you're welcome again to the show. And the sponsor for this show is actually Nokpa Herbals. And if there's no Nokpa, we can't be here because I've taken Nokpa before I come on set. And that's why you see me sounding so good like this. I'll be Jennifer.
I take that always.
I know, now so you they talk. Now they make you do it. All right, you know what? I will do it on the show on Let's Talk. We'll bring a topic and we'll talk about it together. And the topic for today is actually something very educative and informative. So I need you guys to just be calm, be with us, and let's see what we can bring out of this. And we don't do this alone. We actually bring out a topic and you guys talk about it in the comment section, or you can actually join the show by calling the number that is on your screen, and you can see the number that is there. So Jennifer, how your week be before we enter weekend now?
Let me just say
like you
just end
okay, you just want to enjoy this weekend, like you get party today, because I know every Saturday you always go to party.
Then if they do party this weekend, na ritualist to be.
You say?
Yes.
Is it okay because of this?
617 naira per liter. Very much to body.
All right, so without wasting much of our time, let's go straight to today's business and talking about the topic that we bring to you guys today. What of the topic is actually what you're seeing on your screen: importance of skill in our current economy. Let's if I should ask you this question directly, what is our current situation on economy? What is it, Jennifer? Spell it. Don't talk. Spell it.
What?
The current thing that we are facing in Nigeria now that is affecting every aspect of economy in Nigeria.
The subsidy now.
FUEL. You see that 4-letter word? Wait till it don't cost. It don't pass 10-letter words. I'm telling you, because it has caused a lot of damages.
Even the name itself is now very weighty.
I'm telling you. If you hear fuel for anywhere, call me.
Your mind will do big.
No, call me, I beg, because if it be free fuel, I beg, because me, I need that for real, to be sincere. So we actually want you guys to know that having this kind of situation in Nigeria does not mean we should now be feeling down, or we should be feeling like, let me just, this Nigeria, anyhow it be, let me just be like this. No. There's always solution for everything, and that is why we brought this topic for you guys, so we can talk about it together to encourage you and to put you on the track that there is nothing impossible. Are you getting it now?
Sure.
There are some people that bought this fuel of 20 naira per liter.
Yes, now.
And they still complain that it's expensive.
Then,
yes,
even at 20 naira, it's still expensive.
Exactly. So I want you guys to know that this is just the beginning of our success as a Nigerian. Fine, it is hard. Like when you're talking about the hard time, this is the hard time normally. But then I don't want you to. I know Nigerians now. We are always energetic, like
sure.
You did there, we are strong, we know they fall for anything, you
like
understand?
We are always ready to take it.
You understand? So but if the government is trying to do anyhow, let us tell them that forget it, without you we can still live. No matter where you drag us to, we can still live, because we are not expecting this though, but then they don't come. What do we want to do? You understand? So now I'll be taking you guys on a short journey on the importance of skill in our current economy. Now, before we go into the Jennifer, what do you understand by skill?
Wait, before you go into the Jennifer.
Like I don't understand. Your memory card has been tampered. Someone has tampered with your memory.
Before we go into the Jennifer, please.
I said before we go into the, that is talking about THEE. Before we go into the topic.
Okay.
Properly.
Okay.
When you go better school, go better school. See your life now. Just imagine. See your mind is dirty.
Thank you. Leave it.
What kind of human being is this? Well, me, I don't have time for that. We'll talk about it after show because I have remedy for you. What I'm trying to say is, before we go straight to the topic of today, I've changed it now.
Better.
What do you understand by skill?
What I understand by skill is
Yeah.
like, let me just say, a side hustle.
Okay.
Like how would I put it? A handwork.
Is that skill? No, that's not skill. Skill can be said as the ability to do something very well.
Oh, yeah.
You know, okay, let me give you an example. You know football now. You know, everybody can play football, but we have skillful players. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Everybody can sing now. Abi, you can I say, yeah, sing. You can sing. But professionally, there are some people that sings better. You
Sure,
understand?
yeah.
That has the skill in singing. Are you getting now? So that's why we brought the topic, like importance of skill in our current economy. So if you have any skill, one skill or the other, that you know that you can develop. You know, it's not like everybody has skill. There is a skill, like you now. Let me tell you your skill. I can actually see it. Your skill. You know how to talk, but not just talk. Not just anyhow talk.
Okay.
You know how to do a proco very well. Like you put smart in something wey no concern you normally.
Well, yeah, that's a compliment.
You know it do.
That's
Well,
a
no wahala
compliment.
sha, but I know that's what you do. But then it's not just but the ability for you to develop that skill and use it in a proper way. That is why we brought this topic. Are you getting it now? So talking about the importance of skill in our current economy, we actually know what is going on in Nigeria now. Everybody is not blind, you are not deaf, you know what is actually going on in the country now. So how can you develop your skill to meet up with the current situation in the economy of Nigeria now? That is what we want to bring to you guys. Because don't just sit at home and say, because fuel no dey, I know they go work, I no see money go work. Because fuel no dey, I know they do this. You will just be there.
They know they tell person say
Hunger
rain
go
dey fall.
wire you. Wọ́n sọ fáfọ́jú pé ó kò ń bọ̀. Bójú òun rọ̀ rather because
Na
it's
you go
actually
feel am.
yes na so. Alright, so to be sincere with you, let me start with this. Skill development is essential in reducing unemployment. Fine, you go to school, you are a graduate. Everybody cannot work wearing a
As a
white collar.
government
You understand? You
official,
cannot be everybody cannot be a government worker. Are you getting now? The system of our government in Nigeria is different from other countries' system of government. So we have to abide to how things are being done in this country. That is what I want you to know. Now, for you to avoid being unemployed, acquire your skill. And there's something about skill that I love. You can actually learn a skill. Even if you don't have it, you can learn it. So engage yourself in learning a skill.
That was what I thought you were talking about. Like skill, like a handwork.
Okay, you know, handiwork is different from skill. You know, when you let's say omoboshen drum baby, like you know how to plait baby hair as a girl, like you used to use your mommy's hair to play, like you do a jakolo kolo, but you just have the skill, you never develop it. How? Because in your skill there is what we call classifications, as in the way you package it. Are you getting it now?
Yeah.
For example, not be every hairdresser know how to do your frontal, all this frontal that you
Exactly.
Why? Because they know how to plait hair, but you may not know how to make hair. Are you getting it now?
Oh,
They're going to plating.
Sense.
You understand?
Sense.
Oh, stop now. I want to be blushing now.
First time.
Oh, that will burst your brain, Abi. No be your fault. Now because me and you don't sit down for the session now. All right, so don't let us say pakuta sorrow. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like the difference between you knowing how to plait and knowing how to make hair on human. For example, let's take this talking of a thing, for example. Do you actually know we have people that talk more than us outside there?
Sure.
Wọ́n máa rojọ́ látàárọ̀ dalẹ́. Are you getting it now?
Yes.
But they didn't know that skill
And
they
even
have.
the funny part of it is they can be on their feet 5 hours
Talking.
talking.
Ẹnu dẹ̀ ní ro wọ́n. They should go for talkathon. For goodness sake. All right, so it will actually reduce unemployment, because when you try to develop your skill and you are doing it on your own, let's say you know how to make a cake. Are you getting it now? You'll be seeing it online. You know I'm really shaking it now. You are just doing it in your mind. You are not putting it in process. Are you getting it now? So those are the things that you're supposed to be doing in this hard time. Do what you see that even if it is little change, it will be bringing to your pocket. You should try and be generating it. Be doing it anyhow, even if now one kobo you dey see in a day.
Don't always wait for the government.
I'm telling you. So that is the reason why we brought this topic. Then another thing is it reduce unemployment. Like I've talked
course.
about it, and it reduces underdevelopment. Like when you are, some people as I am now, I can develop beats. Like I'm a producer, I know how to make beats. But it's not, although it's not my field. Are you getting it now? But I know how to do it. But if I see that this presenting work that I'm doing, I can actually.
You have something to fall back
You
on.
understand?
Like a plan B.
That is exactly. You should have a plan B, so it will make you develop more, more skill.
Like
within
me,
yourself.
aside this presenting, aside being a
What
presenter,
you do?
locks,
You can
dread, yeah,
block.
locks, dreadlocks.
Locks. Okay, sorry, locks, dreadlocks. The way you said it, you are too touche.
Oshe joy.
You go talk say you fit lock dread. Which one be lax?
I feel lock dread.
Simple, so that they can patronize you.
Uh-huh.
You start from my hair. After the show now, you do this one.
I need patronages.
You use that they do advert.
Anything.
You want make my producer see? All right, so let's continue. Then having a skill to develop on increase productivity. You don't understand. Like if you have so many people that produces ice cream, you understand? One eatery no go dey talk say their own cost na 5k. When there is competition, are you getting it now?
I know if I don't get it here, I'll definitely get it here.
Simple. So it will improve what productions. Everybody will be like, if you no sell am, I go this. Go back.
Some people will even go to the extent of learning it for themselves.
To take it for themselves.
If you know you cannot sell it at this price, then I'll learn it.
Instantly, no time. So it increases productivity, and another thing is it improves standard of living. Like if you have a skill and you are being developed on the skill, you will not be scared of any poverty.
Sure.
Because you actually have what to do to bring you money. You understand? So if you have
if that is why it is advisable for you to always have a plan B when one doesn't work. Another works.
Because Nigeria as Nigeria be now, you have to be very sensitive.
Nigeria.
You have to have brain.
If anything goes up, forget it, it's not coming back.
I'm telling you. So you have to know that this skill of a thing is very important as a Nigerian. Be it you are old or you are young. Old age does not say make you don't do work.
Old age.
Okay, let me give you an example of one man. Do you actually know that this man, before he gave up the ghost, I'm talking about one musician like that. This Baba that used to play guitar. What's his name?
I think I know his name. I forgot.
This man that used to play guitar now.
Yeah, I forgot him.
I will remember his one of his songs. He used to play guitar like this in Lagos before they saw him, and they actually helped him, and he started making. This governor helped him, Fashola. That he became popular when he was 70 years old. He died 82 years old.
Maybe we forget.
Okay, so look at that man now. He has a skill. He has a talent of music, and he has been doing it right from young age. Now look at when the talent now brought money for him. When he got to 70 years old, that was when he got recognized, and everybody started listening to his music. What could they see number? What could they see number? I like that song, yeah. But look at him. He has been singing since, but because he stick to the skill and he was developing it little by little, and when the time comes, everything turned out to be good for him, and he actually enjoyed it even before he left this world. So another thing is skill can be classified into three major parts. So we can classify skill into three major parts. The first one is cognitive skill. Then we have technical skill. Then we have interpersonal skills. So we take it one by one now, because it's actually very good for you to know about these things. So cognitive skills deals with ideas. Are you getting it now? When they say anything cognitive, it's talking about brain. Are you getting it? So when we are talking about cognitive, it has to do with your idea. How can you bring up an idea or something? Fine.
How can I do, just like an inspiration?
You understand? Like how you can package your own thing that will be different from what you have seen before. You understand? Just
like I met. Sorry for cutting you off. I met someone. He sings actually. So he said his inspiration comes in his dream.
Okay.
When he's sleeping, then everything will start coming. Then when he wakes up, you just write it down.
So even aside that, there are a lot of handiworks that you can do, and you create your own idea, and it will work. Okay, let's take this as an example. People that sell all this egg roll of a thing. Fine, you can sell egg roll by the roadside.
Sure.
People will actually buy it, but From there, when I was young, people used to sell pop-off inside a glass. Pop-off. Now it's now advanced that you can order for pop-off anywhere. Just sit at your house. You sit in your house like this.
Then you order
for pop-off anywhere that they will
be delivered at your doorstep.
I'm telling you, that is an idea of someone.
It's not even just that. Anything.
You understand? Now, but they are telling you that you can actually do your own. You can create your own way of making money too. Sure. Even aside the one that you've known, because some people actually started the one of delivery, so you can actually have your own way too. And delivery has different times. You understand? It's either you are using a dispatcher or you are delivering it yourself. But there's another way you can actually deliver too that I will not tell you because it's my own personal idea. So I don't want to share it. Wow. So you have your own brain too.
Tell me.
No, that is why I'm educating you on this cognitive skill. So when you have a cognitive skill, it will be able to give you an idea.
I want to know your own. Maybe you tell me later.
Okay, you come to my house by 9 p.m. this night. She insisted on knowing, and I'm giving her the way to come and learn because nothing comes for free in Nigeria. Fuel don't cost. This month, what they use to tell you something, I buy, put inside my stomach.
Really?
All right, let's move on. Okay, the next one is technical skill. And this one is actually it is applied to everybody because it's a very common thing to everybody. Technical skill is the ability to handle things or a certain human endeavor effectively and efficiently. Like for example, you are an hairdresser, or let's say you are a barber. You have barbing salon shop. Hairstylist, no vest. You be barber. You use barbing tool to barb person hair. You like touching yourself. So now let's say that we have some barbers now that they don't even sit down in shop again. They do home service.
Sure.
So that is to tell you that they are
they don't even sit down. Many doesn't have a shop
anymore. They do home services.
They just get their box, arrange it.
And do you know the funniest part? If you are doing home services, it will increase price of the commodity. Like, is any price? I'm coming for home service. If you are coming to my shop, it's 1K. But if I'm coming to your house, it's 5K.
I don't have a shop.
Wow. So you are using your technical skill. Wow, that's good. So you guys can endeavor by using the technical skills too, because it actually works better. Because it's not only when you go to school before you have sense.
No.
Are you getting it now? But education will just
inbuilt.
No, education will shed more light because even with the fact that.
No, I'm just talking about the sense part.
Yes.
It is inbuilt.
Yes, exactly.
So you just need something to light it up. That's just it.
So when you handle things with certain human endeavor effectively and efficiently, and when you are using the technical skill, it requires time and perseverance. You need to be calm. You don't need to rush because before you can create an idea and put it in a technical way, that means you've already did your assignment very well so that there will not be mistakes. So when you are doing it, you do it professionally. Don't say because you are selling fufu. Because you are selling fufu now, that means you must just do your fufu anyhow, make it. No, there is a way you can package fufu and you will sell it more than people that are selling it 15 naira.
That's true.
I'm telling you.
That fufu you just mentioned. I've seen it.
Yes, those are the things we need to be telling ourselves in Nigeria. See, forget it. Okay, let me tell you something. Do you actually know that if you venture into business of ejadede, you don't get, if you are selling ejadede, how much is ejadede in eateries? Do you know how much they sell?
Sure.
Fried fish, if you know how much they sell it. Okay, let me give you another example.
There was this day I ordered for ordinary snail. Peppered snail, 4,500.
Where I go see for the back of my house.
Ordinary snail.
How much did they do?
And it's not even inside polybago. It's like disposable, of course. 4,500. The lady brought it. I was like, do I have anything? Do I have anything?
You don't get. Those are the things that we are trying to say. Like, you guys should just sit down, think about a new skill and acquire. Then you can be making money. Forget about the fuel thing. Okay, let me tell you this. They said we should not eat mama again. They said that mama. It's not like you can't eat mama, but you have to be careful in the way you prepare your mama. Do you actually know that I have a girl? When we were in school back then, she survived selling mama inside the school. She paid her school fees after her bills with pomo. Everybody rushes the pomo.
During my ND, this lady, Irat, I will never forget her name. Irat survived ND days with pomo, gari, sugar, and granuts.
And this girl, anytime she comes to class, normally the people. So we have some other people that sell pomo inside the school.
Sure.
But then they will just put your pomo inside nylon. You go just dey use hand dey chop am. They will put pomo meji oya put am inside nylon. But this girl, do you know what she did? She bought all these small disposable plates. When you say you want pomo, even if it is one pomo you want to buy, she will put it inside that disposable plate and it's 100 naira. Before you know, you don't, and it is
with toothpick.
God bless you. If you like say you did my class, no. See, and the pomo is very sweet. As in, you go chop 10, you know say you dey chop.
And people will definitely rush it.
She sells. I do envy her like this.
Just like Irat. Irat started with ordinary pomo. But she noticed people started bringing gari to class because of her pomo. So she started selling gari, sugar. And even some people will even be like, I need water. She'll collect money. She'll go and buy water for you.
See, you can.
And she paid her and the 1 school fees and the 2 school fees. She did everything
just
herself.
Now, as a Nigerian, as a youth, and even if you are no more a youth, you are seeing yourself like you are old. You are not old. There is no old age in making money. That's the truth. It depends on how you manage your age. How you try to. Don't see yourself like
the problem with some people is that they don't want to start small.
They just want to be big. Boom. No,
exactly.
Dangote started from selling another person's product before he started making his own cement. Do you know that?
Sure.
Dangote started from selling another person's product like sugar before he now started making his own sugar. But people don't know that. They thought Dangote just became rich.
They don't know.
No,
they just want to start a chemical collection.
Although Dangote has a business group in his family, which is that matter has been in the business. But then even with that, you start from somewhere. Don't just, and another thing
Rome wasn't built in a day.
I'm telling you. So skill acquisition is very, very important to us, especially this time that we are, this hard time. Say na hard time we dey for Nigeria. Come like say they don't open hell. So na inside hell we dey. The fire wey dey burn me for body these days.
My brother.
Just from garage to work, that used to take 200 naira before. Back they tell me 500. I can't look myself. How much are they
on a normal day, before these whole things started, I to and fro, I spent nothing less than 1,500, and I am already used to my 1,500 naira every day. But now,
it don't turn to 3K.
Today I've spent 2,500.
Wow. You have money.
This morning alone, wouldn't I come to work?
Wow. I like that.
I spent 5 this morning and I'm still going back.
But I learned your dad is a minister for aviation or something.
Buhari is my dad.
Alright, so let's move on. And before we move on, let's go on the short commercial break because you actually know it is Nokpa Albers that is sponsoring this show and we need to sell markets. Yes, we need to tell you about our market, which is Nokpa. So stay tuned, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Sweetheart. I can't afford to be late for this meeting.
Give me the same excuse every day.
I always tell you the truth every. You know I will never disappoint you.
Everyone needs a hero like Nokpa.
After Nokpa,
it is always Nokpa.
Nokpa for management of power.
Alright, you're welcome back from that short commercial break because my producer, I don't know what is wrong with him, maybe it's cold or something. But he actually has a skill too because I saw my producer singing this morning. I was like, okay, you want to start studio? I said, one picture of the video very soon. Okay, I must know where you go blow by God's grace.
No, that guy must blow care.
No, you know the blow I'm talking about. You too get bad mind.
I get.
This
I get. Okay, must better reject
why
them.
Are you anyway. I said, don't get another boyfriend.
No, I can never cheat on you.
Alright, in the comment section, Banjo says skills they're important for this Naija. Person go just think say people they follow him. Gary go grow for your head. Voila. Another person says, great job, Iluleo. Our country is hard, bro. I'm telling you.
Our country is hard.
Not even hard. Hardest. Because I'm telling you, waiting with the face these days for this country, no be
people are crying.
They are
people
dying.
Are depressed.
People are dying, not even crying. Because I don't know the reason why we have food.
And some people are sitting back,
Enjoying.
relaxing and enjoying.
This life no balance.
We guys protest.
Which kind? See person wey dey talk protest. Na here you
Aso
go.
Rock.
You will never come up for this Lagos saying, see your mouth. Well, let's move on, Jare. No mind, Jennifer. So, I've talked about the cognitive skill and the technical skill, and the third one is interpersonal skill. And this one is actually important to you and I and you and my producer and everybody that is watching this live and everybody that will watch it after sharing the video. All right. Interpersonal skill is the ability to relate with people around you, usually in business or workplaces. Okay, this is very simple, and it is common within us, especially in Nigeria. We don't normally talk about what we do to ourselves. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's say you sell wigs online. Okay. I will actually have people that want wigs, that used to buy wigs in my contact list too. Instead of it to introduce what you do to me so that I can help you to sell your market. You understand? Mm-hmm. That is interpersonal skill. You tell me, instead of you to say that, you now be like, repost here. Why can't you do it in the first place?
Wait, okay, there was a day I told a lady, mm-hmm. she was just saying that she wants to lock her hair. She's tired of making hair and all that. And I told her, I make hair if you want to make your hair. And I lock hair too. Mm-hmm. She asked me the price, which I told her. She was like, Nibo, no. She cannot do it. She would rather barb her hair. Okay. Like if you see, I actually gave her a very low price. Okay. With that, will I want to talk to her about it?
All right, let me tell you, that is what they mean by interpersonal skill. There's a skill in the way you project what you want to sell. Are you getting it now? See, everything is not money. That's what I want you to know. If you are doing something for the first time, you are not expecting big money. Are you getting it now? Yeah. For that's your friend that you said you wanted to introduce your business to. It is a very simple way. Okay, how much do you have? Once you do it for that person, we will use it as a sacrificial. A sacrificial price. Like, okay, let me do it for you. Then after doing it, you will now tell him, please, don't tell anybody I did it for you in this amount, but you can bring customers. If you do it well for that person, that kind of person will sell you out there. That is what they mean by interpersonal. Don't think of what you are going to get in the first place. Think of where your work will get to. Aside being a presenter, I'm a music producer. When you come to my studio for the first time, I tell you, I'll do this for you, but you have to promote this song. Even if I'm doing it for you for free, I'm recording it for free. This song, you have to promote it to sell me. Because everybody that listens to the song, they will see my signature on it. And they'll be like, I will produce this song. Okay, you see, don't you? Oh yeah, no, while I will patronize him. Are you getting it now? So if you are doing something, you have to have a very good...
But what about the situation whereby you do it for the person okay, let me just do it for you. Okay. And the person goes about publicizing another person instead of you.
You don't have problem with that. See, everybody cannot think same way, and that is why we are talking about this. That's why we are expressing. That's why we are talking about it on shows like this. We have to know that if someone is trying to help you, you should help the person too, and that is what we need in Nigeria. Love. There is nowhere that love is not present. We have to have that kind of thing in mind in anything that we do. That it is where there is love, you'll be able to share what you do. My brother, my blood brother, will tell me that, send me your song on WhatsApp. I cannot download it. I don't send. I'll tell you, go and download my song. Because the more you download it, you are giving me money. You are selling me. You are buying my product indirectly. But you be sending it to you on WhatsApp. That means if I do tell him, I'll say, do you know Olamide? Do you know the video? You don't know them, but you download their songs. So because you know me being your brother, you now say I should be sending you for free, which is not supposed to be like that. So interpersonal relationship, like skill, it matters a lot in building yourself. Forget about what people are going to say or what they are going to do to you. Just do your part. If you do free for 4 people, at least 2 will acknowledge and they will promote your business. So you should not put it in mind that someone that I did it for in last Kinecon, he did not do this in the last. It will not improve you. You will just be there. You just stay there, just like a stagnant water. You will not move. You will not progress. You understand? So we should be able to have this interpersonal skill, like having to relate with people around us, usually in business and at your workplace. If na egusi you dey sell, don't think that it's only outsiders that will buy it. Talk about it in your house. Talk about it in your street. Talk about it in your working place. Tell them know that they sell egusi aside this work.
Talking about the egusi, be giving people taste. So they will know.
So they make them test am first.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you imagine? Now so they do business. Imagine. So, some girls are starting to use cognitive skills to do something else. How will someone go and deliver goods since 3 days and you no go and you no go house? You still dey go.
That one is something else. That one is something else. Cognitive skill with another skill.
That's
you know, in life you must have plan A, plan B, and plan C. So cognitive skill with another plan B and another plan C. So
this one is even polo skill, not cognitive, because they end up hearing the guys polo for us.
I feel like that. Or we can't say maybe the person is aspiring to own a gas plant, maybe.
Now, so she says some girls are starting to use cognitive skills to do something else. How will someone go and deliver goods in 3 days? Now, let me tell you something. You are not, even in the law of business, you are not supposed to go and deliver your goods by yourself. Sometimes
yes. You have to.
No, that's why I said Africans, our believer, we don't trust ourselves. There is no love. Let me tell you this. The work is different from work. When the work is being assigned to you, you should know that this is where you are going to do the work, and you do it to this stage and leave it for other people. Why do we have dispatchers? No, tell me. Why do we have DHL? Why do we have Express? Why do you have all these people? Why? It is because they deliver. That's their work, delivery. And if you put your job or anything that you do, even either you started from the list, at least you have the least delivery company that you can work with. That is packaging. You package that's why you have to use your cognitive skill. You use your sense, ideas. You put everything on sale. Okay, you want to sell this phone, and you know that you join the money of delivery. You join it with your money so that you won't short at the end of the day in the long run.
Some people just want to have all the money. They will definitely charge you for their service and charge you for delivery
fee,
and
yes.
still do the delivery themselves. But I heard about the situation whereby there is this dispatch rider. No matter how much you package your stuff or your goods or anything, the person will still remove part of it. The dispatch rider.
Oh yeah, okay, let me tell you something. We are still on the same page. Trust and love. See, before you can be handling your things with someone, there will be a level of trust. You can't just say
it should be someone you trust so well.
And now that you have an agreement, there's always agreement on anything. You can't just be doing something with someone that you don't know and believe that is going to do it well. So you have to have an agreement. Maybe it's a paper that you sign that if anything should get lost or removed from these goods that you are helping me to deliver, there will be wahala at the end of the day. You know, put yourself on a serious business stuff, not like doing business for pleasure. It's not done anywhere. So you guys should just advance in the way you do things. That's just it. Put packaging. In anything you do, that's how you make cool money and cool cash. So that's why we are bringing this kind of things for you. Then another thing, let me sharply, we don't have much time. Let me talk about the benefits of acquiring a skill.
Benefits.
Sorry, not best. Say if you don't talk too much, I say your teeth go they crack. So the benefits of acquiring a skill. Now, the first one is it helps to progress in current role and provide new career opportunities. Yes.
Yeah.
When you develop your skill, it gives you another career opportunity. Like you not be seeing yourself like
I'm doing this. What else can I do? What can I add to it?
And I'm telling you, so it will improve the way you do things, and even you yourself, you won't lack anything because you'll be like, even if this one did not pay at the end of
and you will not even have time for unnecessary things because you will always be busy.
Now so
let's say about
you have something doing.
You always have something doing.
So another thing is that it helps to be current in continuously changing work environments and practices. Yes. For example, you are engaged in selling. Let me say you are selling shoes. Okay. Are you getting it now? Okay, you have a company that partner with you when it comes to selling of shoes. So on the long go, you now get to know that there's another designer that is out, and you need to get there to have agreement with them. You go into that environment, you get to see new things, and you will learn some other skills. Like, okay, so in this company, as you are making shoes, you make singlets too, you make boxers. Okay, let me venture into this business joining it with the shoes that I sell. New opportunities will always come your way when you are engaged in one skill or the other. Then another thing is
it depends on how you perfect or how you shape your business.
Exactly.
So it will even enable you to meet people.
That's true. Then building confidence and a sense of achievement. Then another thing is better decision making ability. when you have something doing as a skill, you know how to make your decisions because you won't have time for anything you're just talking anyhow. You just have decisions on your own. So it's improve communication with stakeholders, like people that you are working with. It will hey Raja leni ṣé kò sọjà lẹ́nu ni you know, you will just be updated, like nothing will be strange to you again. Even with that you will see that people that do business are those ones that listen to news, all those iyaloja, you see radio,
you always see them with the radio.
wọ́n lè pọ̀ tó ti wọ́n fi 20 days. You understand, you just be updated. So there are a lot of advantages in having a skill, one skill or the other. Just get something doing, because don't wait on salaries, don't wait on, just have something doing with what you are doing, like your professional job. Have another thing doing.
Salaries, is that salary even constant?
I'm telling you, may God help us in this country. Well, I think this is where we are going to be stopping for today, and the next week we can actually ship in some part of this topic and the next Let's Talk. Are you getting it now?
Sure.
So that we'll be able to complete, because there's no time on our side, and I don't really want to leave you guys because I'm enjoying this show. Are you not enjoying it?
I am.
Especially when it's educative. But in the comment section, someone says some people will start business one day and give up after 3 months. People need to be consistent too. Most of us are thieves. They just want money to enter BIM. They want money to enter BIM. Now everybody knows.
They just want to start once and earn big money.
Jennifer has talked about it before. So thank you so much for joining. For Oluomo Kwasu, we thank you so much for joining. Then Banjo Princess, our regular customer, God bless you everywhere. And for those of you that has joined too, we really appreciate you joining. Don't forget to join us again next week on another edition of Let's Talk. Jennifer, what do you have to tell my viewers?
I would just like to appreciate you all for always being here for us, for always watching every of our show. You guys are really the best. All
right, thank you so much. As I never leave you once, and I'll never leave you, but I'm going now.
We are coming back.
And enjoy your weekend.